If your agency is missing this one thing, your days could be numbered.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini.
You get a boat, you're happy. Like, if I have this bike, I'm gonna be happy.
I'm a goddamn grown man.
The more you learn, the more you earn.
Name of the game. Move the money from your client's pocket into your pocket.
Right. But if you can make your clients money at the same time, it's advantageous to everyone, correct?
No.
You guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh Johnston. I am the founder of 321 Pocket Ops. We help agencies undergo a more successful acquisition or help them create more profit for better cash flow for their agency. We got a lot to cover today. So essentially, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. Got to make sure we hit that. Let's jump into the content quick today, because honestly, it's a big topic. And the one thing that your agency could be missing, that could be either holding you back or could sink you down the road, is vision. Okay, have to dial in the vision. And I've worked with agencies all across the world, and the ones that are succeeding at a very high level have this thing called vision dialed in. Their teams, their executive teams, all know exactly where they're going. They have this path and they have this general direction of like, hey, we're all in the same boat, rowing the same direction. So if you're wanting to scale your agency rapidly, this is the video for you, and this is where it starts, because without this, it becomes very difficult to get a team that is very committed to where you want to take your agency. And as we dive further into this, the question that you really need to ask yourself is my vision strong enough to get the people inside of my organization out of bed every day with a fire in their belly, and as Ashton Shanks would say it, crawl across broken glass in order to get to our objectives, in order to get to our goals? And if the answer is no, then you have some work on your vision that needs to be done. And we're going to be talking a little bit more in depth on that today. How do we create a strong vision? Well, we should probably ask ourselves, hey, why did we start our business in the first place? And a lot of it correlates to what we want personally, right? And so when you're starting to create a vision for your company, you have to start with the personal side and what you want. Was it time? Was it money? Was it freedom? Was it the Lambos, the jets, the vacations, right? What exactly were you looking for when you started this business from a personal level? And I remember my friend Judge Graham used to mention this all the time in one of his Burn the Ship boot camps of, hey man, if you want a purple Lamborghini, like, write down that you want a purple Lamborghini and know what model, know what year, know what make, know what color it's going to be, and get very specific on the things that you want. And he would always mention this in building out his vision, like, hey, like, I always wanted a massive truck with huge wheels, and I want it to be this size, and I want it to barely fit in my garage. And so you have to get very specific about the things that you want when it comes to your vision. It doesn't have to necessarily be materialistic, but it can be. It could also be more time, more freedom to do the things that you want to do. And so when it comes to the personal side of your vision, you have to design this around the things that you want, because that's why you started this business in the first place, is to allow it to grant you those specific freedoms personally. And the next thing you have to ask yourself is, hey, what do I want this to deliver to my team, right? Is it a long career, right? Is it upwards movement, upwards trajectory within my business? Is it financial freedom for them and their families? Your vision should attract a very specific type of person. And within our company, our vision attracts people that are, essentially want to move fast, want upward trajectory in their life, and can on board with what we're doing in the long term, right? Because they know that it's going to benefit them the longer that they stay with us, right? So you need to build out a vision that attracts a team that will want to stick with you for the long term. And really the only way to have a low turnover team is to show them, hey, you have a future here. You have there's a plan in place for you that gives you a bigger and brighter future than right now in this present moment.
Help me, I'm poor.
And get very specific on this, okay? A great vision is forever evolving. I spend time on our vision at least once a week, right? Just plugging in certain things. Like today, I built out what I want the future office to look like. Like, it won't always be me in my home office, right? I'm gonna have a team, a larger team eventually, and there's going to be an office involved. So I'm gonna build out exactly what I want the office to look like. That way my team can see, hey, this is where we're going, and this is the type of office that we're going to have 2 years down the road from now, right? So you're able to help pull them into the future and get them along with that vision, give them something visual to look forward to, like, yeah, like, this is where we're going. Like, you can stick around for the next few years, and this is where we're gonna be, and you could have an office in this area, right? You can hang out on our basketball court, and you can come work out at our at our gym within our warehouse.
I love the bird.
You start getting the wheels turning, gets people excited, and it brings them along with you on that journey. So once again, be very specific, okay? Be very specific on where you're going within this journey. Put pictures down, all right? Map this entire thing out from A to Z, okay? And like I said, it's forever evolving. So don't feel like you need to get this all on paper in like one day. Just work on it little by little, right? I've been working on our vision for the past year, and it's been evolving ever since. Like what it looked like a year from now, or a year ago, I would completely laugh at that compared to what it is today. And essentially, if you're not sure exactly where to start, the first place I would start is setting some sort of core values for your business. And it sounds super cliche of like, oh, Josh, like we've had core values, like no one even pays attention to them. Well, make them pay attention to them because they're extremely important to the growth of your business and how you guys act on a regular basis within your organization. I will give you guys a few core value examples that we use internally. First one is growth. We strive for a new level of achievement. Relationships, we genuinely care. Personal happiness, we're here because we want to be. And profit, we think making money is great. Those are the 4 core values that we abide by within our consultancy. And we had similar core values in our agency. And the person that I learned this from, that had a even bigger agency than I did, he instilled core values within his team, and they lived, breathed, and died by these core values. So instill a core value system if you're not sure where to start, and that vision starts to come together. Because for me, like having a core value like profit, guess what? We're a profitable company.
But it's all profit for me, baby.
Month after month after month, because that's what we believe. Setting those core values, really great place to start with your vision. Start there and then continue to expand. Now, there's lots of different levers that you can pull when it comes to building a vision, and you could build out a company creed, and you could build out a company flywheel and show all the intricacies of where you're going, and those things will come. The idea of this video is not to like show you like, hey, this is what your flywheel should look like. This aspect of your business feeds into this aspect, and then it moves this piece forward. That's not what we're building out today. We're just getting the general ideas of like, hey, this is where we want to go. This is the business end game. In 2 years, we want to be doing this much in revenue. In 2 years, we want to have this type of office. In 2 years, we want to have this type of team. And if you want to take your vision building to the next level, go and pick up Vivid Vision. Boom. Fraser book right here. Make it happen. Thank you. Appreciate it. Go pick up Vivid Vision. It's a 10 out of 10 book. Really simple read, short, and will get you and your team aligned, heading the same direction, and you'll have a vision that they can be bought into and feel like they have a really long-term career with you and your team. Just a recap of like, hey, this doesn't come together in just one sitting. This is not a, hey, I'm going to create this in like the next 2 or 3 hours type of thing. This is continuous work, okay? Week after week after week, build on a piece of the vision, right? And it's always going to be changing. You're going to take things out, you're going to plug things in, okay? So don't feel like the vision that you're going to build today is going to be the one that you're going to have, a year from now, 6 months from now. It's going to evolve. It's going to change, as any great vision is ever going to do. So hopefully that's helpful. That's how we've built a multiple 6-figure business in just 1 year, is by having a really clear vision and being able to adapt and change that and mold it. And that's how we're going to become a 7 to 8-figure business in the future, is by continuing to press into this. That's how we built a 7-figure agency, is by doing this. That's how other 7 to 8-figure brands have built their agencies into huge enterprises with big teams and generating lots of cash, lots of profit. So, worst case scenario is that you have clarity around where you want to go with your business. So, yeah, it'll help out a ton. Hopefully that helps. I don't know if it does, but if it doesn't, you can leave that in the comments and I probably won't read it. So much love. More YouTube videos coming. I hope you're stoked for it. No call to action here. Just like, subscribe. I guess that would be my call to action for this video. Some free resources potentially coming in the future. I don't know. I'll think about it. We got a lot going right now, so which is cool. I'm excited. So new year. Kind of. We're in February, but we're gonna be dropping more content for you guys. So hopefully that's helpful. Much love. Peace out. All right. Run with it, baby. Let's freaking go.